we got to stay true to the man. And when he delivers with a daddy-worthy performance, we're going to damn right say it. We're into the action, though. We're here on Mirage. Of course, let's see if Inner Circle's winning circle streak can continue. They're out onto the site, but already plays are being made to try and hold them back. Little bit of damage in. Oh, it's a good overhang. Slipping round for another pickup. 3 players remain. Scratch that. It's down to Knife and Onic on the pistol.
Furia. Detrimental to Inner Circle's plans here. They got out of the B site so quickly, but Furia, full rotation. And with the bomb down on short, it was irretrievable at best. Furia showing them how it is done as they take the CT pistol. Over towards the bottom of mid, hoping that this molly is going to be more than enough to provide some space for him to exit. Or, though it is just going to be the full fight at mid, Onic fully isolated. And the man does not know how close danger is. Holodoy locking him in there and getting the first pick for the round, as now there is less options for Inner Circle. No presence towards A, and a fast flank already being worked on by Furia. They are reading this and will figure it out in a moment's time.
Weekender top mid side, had it on lockdown, took a couple shots, but he does put the man down. And now it's only 3 players left alive for Inner Circle. Ooh, thinning the herd bit by bit. It's easy pickings at every peak, and 3 for 0. That's the way it goes off the back of the pistol then. Uncontested initially here into Mirage for Furia.
Online. Top mid and window smokes, as well as one in con. Furia only have to wait this out for like 20 seconds or so. But Quesarado looking to go blow for blow here as Dowie gets deleted. Onic trading from range. Still yet to find that short control. Still eyes on mid and eyes on main. As Inner Circle are looking to contact their way forward. Not sure if Knife has made a step at any point here, but Fallen. There's danger just looming around the corner. It's going to boil down to the timing here. As Knife seems to be aware, but do they dare go any further here? It's going to be the boost up towards the top of stairs with that smoke onto Palace. Fallen none the wiser. Yuri going to be flanked in the meanwhile as Fallen just tucks away and waiting for someone to draw attention away from his position, which won't be cleared. Oh, trigger discipline. Played to a C, gets it for the double. And that third as well, Onic. The inability to trade, not necessarily his issue, but it is going to be ICs as they don't convert what should have been an easy one. They just completely overlook the fact that anyone could be alive on site.
A real temper that you are seeing from Furia on their CT half. Racking up the buffer, building themselves some good cash flow. It's a hard ask early on for Inner Circle, right? They're not really getting these feels good rounds. Been quiet as well off the back of that opening play with the Deeg from Knife. He has an AK into this round to try and make a bit of a hero maneuver. Onic on the sprint down middle to subvert expectations. He's spotted and taken out. If you can find a pick with this AK, maybe it could be a difference. But Yukindar's here and he's got backup.
Oh, just looking like a shooting gallery. We'll see if Knife can find it. There he is. Bit of value out of the AK so far, but they still need to get rid of Yuri to maybe get the plant online, but it's double up in the same position, and they're never going to expect. Molodoy still lurking around the missiles. Eyes on Apex, but Fleerax shooting right on back, and now he gets his chance to keep his name in the conversation. Yet to get that AWP online, which he's been so fine with. And it's just the full pause as Dowie wants to play. Mitts on the AK. 9 in the magazine, and Quesarado staying silent, staying sneaky over towards the window. How's this timing? Oh, favouring Dowie, just barely 2 points of health remaining. But they don't know where Fallen is. However, he was towards A earlier on. And now they know. Fallen playing mind games, faking the rotate over towards market side, but Fleerax happy to keep eyes on CT, tucking away, backing as well to where he's planted for. That's jungle. And it seems to be the call that he is over here. He is not worried about a jungle position, a flank from the backside, and now it's just going to be a smoke down On the package of all things. Fallen, the professor, just slides that shot in and clutches up again.
They're really getting a run for their money here, even in their first defeat. You know, that was a close game where realistically they could have won that coming into the swish here for stage 2. But Furia absolutely rattling them. Onyx caught off guard up towards mid-side as well. So you're back down to a disadvantage start in this round, and Fallen always in the right place, but at the wrong time for Inner Circle as he makes the world of difference once again. It's only Fleerax left. Oh, he's opening doors on them and slamming them in their face. 7-0 for Furia. We've been taking that roster throughout the day. We've been making sure we're checking in with our audience, know who's here, who's in the building. Inner Circle might not be in the building for much longer, though. Again? This round's looking so slippery. I know, dude. Just nothing.
The Furia individuals just looking like they're a whole cut above. Winning every single engagement. Has just slipped his way towards a main. Oh, he hasn't been seen. Oh, this timing is insane.
What is going on? Oh. You could replay this round again and again, and it shouldn't happen like this. I'm so baffled. They kept themselves...
He saw him.
What? Come on, Fleerax. Oh, Mac! He drops his beans everywhere. Okay, he's blown his beans, but Knife's going to try and piece it back together. Actually might, though. Okay, here we go. Good moves as well. He gets himself up short. He's got time, 20 seconds on the clock. Knife sprints towards the B site. This could be their first round on the board here on Mirage. Yuri looks to answer back. He's got the right idea that it's a B play. Tries to punch in the digits fast through the window and silences that one. It'll be an 8th straight back for Furia. What are they saying?
Fast. Well, just in general, I'm just saying, hey, if they want to tell us how good Furia is, show us where they're watching from. Of course, you know, if it was Brazil, it's probably earlier in the morning, but let us know. Show us. Send your pictures in. dhlmailbag@efg.gg or !mail in the chat. That's M-A-L-E. And I'll send you a picture of Prime Zaiwu. That's what pure male performance looks like. But also, we do have a send-in from Christine. Christine says she is listening on the way into work. Love the great banter. Keep the B stream fun. Listening to y'all as I get into work, then hiding you under the monitor so I can watch while open, quote, working.
Well,
Regards.
Works in an office or something, and then you've got to have the phone under the monitor, you know, so like the supervisors can't see.
Of course.
Legally, I think we can endorse that. I think it's fine to watch EPL, well, within reason, brackets, asterisk, you know, don't operate heavy machinery whilst watching EPL.
On chicken burger, please.
Forgot about that. Forgot people eat food for a minute there. You nearly caught me. Nearly found out I'm actually a lizard. Nearly gave myself away, but caught myself, didn't I? No one will know.
Bugs only, mate. Bugs only.
Yeah. Please insert protein block. That'll be the future. Eat the delicious protein block. Fleerax does. He bites down onto Keserato. It's a clean pick, and Yakindar down and out. All room to make moves. They're barreling in, and Dowie is back in the building. 2 frags in succession, and site control claimed. Okay, here we go. They finally should get one of these locked in.
And there you have it. Was it a misread from Furia, or just finally a well-played round off the back of a Fleerax opening, which have been few and far between? As you can see, all remaining members here from IC all had 3 kills. Will still have 3 kills. And Fallen, given the situation and the finances that they had, I think he was going to go for it, but unfortunately, Unk don't have the moves. So, breaks those ankles, and we'll just be looking to save, but will be disallowed that.
Do you know...
Cash maxing out, though, for a few individuals, so it doesn't really matter.
Need that on a soundboard, really. Let's get that for tomorrow, Mac. You can have that on the mic.
Yeah, I'll see what I can work on here. I'll get to action on that.
Yeah,
let's talk about how IC are going to win from a 3v4 with Onyx on 21 points of health?
Yeah, sure. Let's dial in for it and see how they do it. Onyx, 21 points of health in the 3 versus 4. But scratch that. Fallen brings them down to 2. Wants to make you think it's all going to go the way of Furia. But then this man, who's wielding the AWP, won't die to the HE that hits him in the face.
Nice, Daniel. Mirage.
But I tell you what, I bet there'll be some strong words from Inner Circle about this round. Let's see what they can do. They're going in. Dowie going to get one, but he's traded back upon from Yuri up and down the ladder. It's a game of snakes and ladders. He's going to slip back down, reset on the round, near miss. Molodoi gives them an opportunity, and they've got site control, Mac.
Yeah, Onyx opting for the AK. He doesn't go for the full swing, just locking in and that HE chipping him down somewhat further. Molodoi as well going to be sending yet another. It is Quesarado to only find that first man, but not expecting Can. So close to go for the swing. But can he hit him with the Can? Can he do it twice? Can he kick those legs right up to Molodoi? Yes, he certainly can. As Fallen is looking to do it again, this time in the 1v3. Intelligence is there, and so's the aim. But the health may not be. Fleerax comes through with a double, and that's going to be 2 to 10 in a circle. Very much on the back foot as Furia show them how it's done. Maximum we. Now, this is a classic. This is the Bentet flash. So it allows Dowie to be up on the balcony. This flash is going to be perfect. All the T's and apps running through, going to be fully blinded, and the Julie's going to get heaps of kills. Oops. Well, that was the design, but there's flaws in the design, and there's also a flaw that we're seeing from IC, and it keeps on going lower today. One that we haven't really seen so far at Pro League. So far, have been very damn good at winning. Proving all the haters wrong, but today the Brazilians are coming out to play and showing them how it's done on Mirage. Fallen happy just to turtle up on the site here, but the flood, okay, gets a little awkward, but there's way too many T's to figure out which ones to shoot at as Furia fight in a full-on pack. Yeah.
The whole chat can get involved. Think of how quick you'd finish it if we all did aligned at the same time.
That's the thing. Chat knows all, and it's much better than using AI because chat know everything. They are the most intelligent beings in all of the gaming space. And that's why they knew that IC were going to make this round look super easy.
Ooh, hang on. Oh, he's trying. Some quick shots coming out. Fleerax on the back of the site. It gets awkward though. Still alive. No scoping, but no hope in hitting those. Yo, Daddy got the Mag 7. Oh, Daddy got an AK now. He's in the building as well. Posted up close, ready to make moves. They're going to peek out, but the flashbang keeps him blind. Knife with a deagle. We already know that he can deal damage, but this is a horrific one to be left in. They're covering the cross, and it does go 12 to 2. 1 round away from taking this first map. What, Romans?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always around. Romans. I've already done the... Yeah, maybe. I was going to say, I was trying to think of another bit about Rome, but already done all the bit about roads. I suppose we do keep coming back around to it, though.
You could hit him with a, you know, a...
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, it's true.
No,
that kind of sounded like bloke cast level, though. Like, you entertained, mate? Thumbs up or thumbs down for Julius?
Maximus Aurelius. I don't think even he'd win this one. 2v5 in a post plant. Onyx with an eagle and a dream, but also a sickness, and the sickness, unfortunately, looks like it's going to overcome him today, and that sickness's name is Furia. 13 to 2, going to be the scoreline here at the end of Mirage, and it's rough for Inner Circle, but they meet their makers as Furia are looking to make it off to the races. But look, they're the interesting people. Chat, that's you. They're talking about you, and I had a quick look over there, and I'm like, we got like 10 people saying, not these fucking casters again. So, hey, I'm not going to put on a good job for this map. You can suck me finger, which is covered in Vegemite. And
it really is.
It really was. They said it looked like shit, and that's because it does. It's brown, gooey substance. This round, though, let's see if it looks like that as well for Inner Circle. Knife. It's hard to hide there, but he does have the coverage from afar, and it looks like we are going to see Inner Circle trying to make Furia look like a bit of a mighty substance themselves. Oh, Fleerax dancing around will drop and force Dowie to be in an isolated situation. Yeki looking to swing here, but Quesarado does it all himself from the dildo.
Okay, Sarah.
If we roll back the years, like, 15 years, maybe 16, 17, I reckon I'd do that in bloody 5 minutes easy.
Well, watch like this. You ready, Fleerax? Here comes the first. So what you do is you get yourself ready, and then... And that goes right down. You see, because of the motion he's doing there, he's inhaling instantly. Look, and there's the second, so that's 2. This is, mate, it's crazy from the technique, actually. Great form. The sausage didn't even touch the sides. It's right down. Molodoy and Quesarato, obviously this will strike fear in you. You're thinking you're going to get eaten by Fleerax. He's still waiting. He's licking his lips. He's ready for round 3. You peek, you're probably going to be cooked, buddy. Dowie does it. And it's all on Quesarato. Will he be a sausage? No.
No, not yet.
He's a human being with a gun, Mac.
One of the greatest human beings to ever do it in Counter-Strike. Unfortunately, he didn't have the concept of time.
Reinvestments there, though, for the T side of Furia, and they're going to be bouncing themselves up for the boost. Backside looking to B, see if maybe Quesarato can carry on causing problems. Dowie's here, jiggling on it. If push comes to shove, I'd honestly back Dowie. He's been really quick in these kind of angles. Meanwhile, there is pressure out mid-side, though, towards front toilets, Yekindar. He takes that first duel, and it is now a 4 versus 4.
Nice little opening. Onyx, though, at close range, not going to be able to use that AWP as well as they might have hoped. And I dare say it's going to be Jame time, which is a common theme for the day.
I hope you learn to grow up.
Okay.
Because you're ruining it for everyone.
Which platform are we talking about this one?
Oh, right then. Khan, a.k.a. Daddy, a.k.a. the man with the M4, a.k.a. the connector pusher, a.k.a. the off-angle holder, a.k.a. killer, a.k.a. opens up the round with a pick onto Yuri. That's nice. Good people say we don't do nicknames very much, so I thought we'd give him some nicknames.
Okay, that's true. Yeah. Because one nickname throughout those other series last week was too many. So we thought we'd throw a few more at you. Quesarado, known as the Brazilian beater. Don't get that mixed up with beta. Like, not B-E-T-A. B-E-A.
I know what you mean. I know. Just the way you said it. But anyway.
With the AK to potentially carry across to the next, he's not that hungry. After gobbling up 4 glizzies already. There it is. Onyx realizing he might not be having the best game, but Molodoy, swift trade on the flick. And will we have a job after this season is done? All these questions and more will be answered in the future.
Yeah, we're going to
moment. Chat, we apologize in advance for the PTSD we've obviously caused you.
That's all right, mate. We're going to be booking in for a live peer review. We're going to be watching back the games and obviously speaking to our bosses about it. We'll get a rating. We'll see how we did. So we'll all do that together tomorrow. That'll be fun. You can book in for that one. For now, though, the conversations are, can Furia just close this in 2? And it's looking like maybe it'll be a resounding yes, as there's not much alive for Inner Circle. It's just one man. It's just Fleerax.
Yeah. But for how long? Like, Yuri can smell him.
Ooh. Hey. All right. Well, he smells Yuri. Through the smoke. Sniffed him out. Oh, he can smell more. Everyone's... he can smell them all back.
A stinky Molodoy. Drawing attention away from the prof.
Nice.
If you want some sausage of the Brazilian flavor, linguica, apparently good. Very long, curly sausage. You can slice that up piece by piece. And that's the kind of sausage that's being served to Inner Circle here.
It's a bit of an unsavory sausage right now, mate. If you're a fan of the Inner Circle boys. Fleerax, though, not going to lie. I mean, he's been pretty good at gulping those glizzies. We saw it in the previous round when they tried to test him on A. He was wolfing them down. Queserato, though, reads it like a book. He's out through the smoke, takes two. And this is trying to bait that over rotation as well from Fleerax, and he will bite into it, so he's not there. Multiple sausages available for him to devour, but he's not there.
Just way too far away from the action, and again, looking to try to get the AWP activated. And speaking of activation, we may need Onyx to join the fray at some point. He is having a rough one. Obviously doing some good work on Mirage. Getting the boys fired up with a couple of crispy deagles, but here just getting deleted round after round, and Furia living. But let's see what Inner Circle can do to try and salvage the half. Look, 3 on the CT side is certainly not enough, given that they don't like nor play much overpass here. But that's a good way to start.
Wait, what's happening? I'm just, mate, we're just talking about a nice game of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm just watching some Search and Destroy right now. I don't know, guys. Let's chill out,
Black
all right?
Ops is coming out soon, so that's what we got brought in for. I don't know what you're on about. Another question from Brady. Tomato sauce, mustard, or barbecue sauce on a snag? On that sausage sandwich, what are you putting on there? Each person in the chat gets one chance to ask a question, and the vehicle has asked how to ask casters questions. There you go.
That's your question.
Thanks for that one. You don't get another question. But we do get another half of Counter-Strike, and that's coming up just after this one. However, Inner Circle, can they rely on Fleerax to try and fire up just when he's needed most? The trade game looking good over towards this B side of things. Queserato creating a lot of space for Fallen to get the package planted. Dowie denying the fall away over towards Short, and Fallen as well will barely escape. But the off-on-off action goes in Molodoy's favour, and Dowie just can't quite tap away, opting for a different approach, going for a different AK. And with the bomb planted, not quite for Molodoy, Dowie knows he's got to get onto site, tap this, and force Fallen out of his little old nook, little old cranny. But it's just the noise made. They know that he's not on it. I believe his shadow was seen, and Molodoy will close out the half in double-digit territory. Furia leading by 8. Oh, it's putting some absolute spice on that. Telling him to click.
It's a rough start in the office versus Furia, and it could be the end unless something changes now. Second half pistol going live, round 13 on the board. Molodoy with the info peak as he goes running towards mid.
Trying to stay audible on that fadeaway over towards Banana, but he'll be taken away in the meanwhile. Do they expect the second player here? There's your answer. Knife has no idea, and I don't think they care. They're just going to keep on going forward. Straight into the P2000 of Fallen here, which is leaving something to be desired. Double up over towards the truck. And it looks like with that bomb plant, they'll be okay here in the post plant. Friendly fire from Yuri doing damage to bloody everyone. Getting his way, and he ain't stopping. As Fleerax as well. He hears those shots to try and pull him off the bomb. But it's just tapping away. And finally, Yuri going for the stick here. Fleerax realizing, okay, maybe he can find an angle. Oh, but it's just taken that little bit too long. Insult to injury. He'll go down after the defuse. No Kevlar for him into the next, and this is going to be a quick old affair. Furia speedrun in this series. And Inner Circle, as you can see, with the bomb plant, will be happy just to force up here into the 14th. But will this provide what they need? There's that pick towards the B side. Queserato dancing around and looking to try and find some damage towards the short individuals. Catches the timing on the peak, but gets 3 bits of information. and knows that the B site is going to be under fire. You can see Yakinda trying to make his way down as quickly as humanly possible. Yuri, Queserado hard on the crossfire here. Queserado off angle up behind default. Will be forced into the pit, but the off angle from Yuri as well. Able to take a couple more names, swinging the round right back on its head, and Inner Circle, they are dead. Onyx cannot do a damn thing. Into the grinder they go. And Brazil will be running away with this. To reinforce in time, it's just a one-pronged full commit on the execute. Couple of flashes for Onyx to try to set the boys up. And in comes the pop, in comes the pump. Yakinda flashed forward. The reactive U2 looked good, but it's Dowie to hit harder with the Galil. Over towards the truck side. Yuri with the lineup. 3 big pigs found, but he won't be able to pull the Julies out in time. But the damage is already done, Jackie.
It is, and Fallen seems to be the man to make the final play. Stamped, sealed, delivered. It's all done as Furia claim that one and close down what was a very easy matchup versus Inner Circle. Something that hasn't been said from us